In this video, we're going to go over conjunctive or conjunctive or presented by the conjunctive or. We're going to take definition. Let P and Q be any statement. Let P and Q be any statement. Let P and Q be any statement. Then P or Q denoted by P view Q, denoted by P view Q, is always true if one of the statements is true. Otherwise it is false. Okay, under conjunctive or, we said that let P and Q be any statement. Then P or Q denoted by what? This is always true if one of the statement is true. Otherwise it is false. If one of the statement, either if P is true or Q is true, the statement is what? True. Otherwise it is false. Let's take example and example P V Q to Q V P. So now we're going to draw our truth table, and in drawing our truth table, the first thing you do is what? Is check your statement. How many statements are you giving? You understand? In order to know the number of statements you're given, you need to check what? The letters. Now here we're giving P and Q. Okay, so we're giving P and Q. We have just what? 2 statements, and in order to get your truth table, use what? 2 raised to the power of what? 2. 2 raised to the power of 2, because your statement is 2, and you're raising this to the power of 2 because your statement is true. If let's say you're having R here, that is 3 statements, you're going to raise this 2 to the power of 3, which is equal to what? 4. Yeah, which is 4. Then by the time you divide this 4 by 2 again, you're going to have what? 2. Yes, you're going to have 2. Then in drawing your truth table, let's say you have P Q P Q. So now this first table is going to you're going to have true, then false. Then if you divide this by 2 again, you're going to have what? 1, which is true, false, true, false. Then to look for P V Q and what? P V Q and Q V P. Yeah, we only I only use this formula so that you know how your table is going to look like. You know how your true table is going to look like. You understand? That's why you're using this formula, just to know how your table is going to look like. If you're having three statements, you're going to have 8 divided by 4, 8 divided by 2, sorry, is going to be what? 4. Then you're going to have 4 true, 4 what? 4 false. You understand? Let's continue. So our conjunctive OR said what? We said let P and Q be any statement, then P or Q denoted by this is always true if one of the statement is what? Is true. If one of the statement is true, otherwise it is false. Now, is one of the statement true? Yes, because P is true and Q is true, so automatically it is what? True. Here now, they said if one of the statement is true, P is true, so one of the statement is true, so it's always true. So we're having true here. Here too, they said if one of the statement, it can be P and it can be what? Q. So if one of the statement is true, it means it satisfies what? The condition, so it is what? True. And it said what? If one of the statement is true, it is what? True. If one of the statement is true, otherwise it is what? False. So now, by the time we check, P is false and Q is false, it doesn't satisfy the condition, so it is what? False. For this, it's still the same thing, so we're still going to have true, 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 and what? False, because it doesn't satisfy this. False doesn't satisfy the condition, because it only says that what? If one of the statement is true, then the statement is what? True, otherwise it is false. Okay, so now P view Q is equivalent to Q v P, and therefore conjunctive OR represented by V is commutative. In our next video, we're going to be talking about direct logical connective. Stay tuned. Please share, like, and subscribe.